Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at this infamous hibiscus plant. You've all grown along with me with this. This will actually be my last year that I'm going to be growing this plant. It's kind of run its course for me. This year it wasn't really that great. It got a lot of spider mites over the winter. It's come through that nicely. It also was outside during the freezing cold. I hate to say I've lost interest, but I've lost interest in this plant. Sure, I could potentially try to bring it back into its old glory, and it will. This summertime it will look beautiful, but I think I'm going to free up this pot this fall and try something new next year. So as you can see, actually there's a new flower bud coming out right here. I don't know whether you can see that right next to my finger. Are there any more? Seems to be the only flower bud at this moment. But anyway, as you can see, it's trying to branch out along its main stems, and it makes it look really rough and ragged. The reason why it's doing this, well, the reason I'm not sure why it's not growing out the main leaders, but the reason why it's looking so ragged is because it's got so many growth points along the edge. It doesn't know where to focus its energy, so it's going to everywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to prune this plant, and in pruning it, it's going to direct the energy to the lower growth, and that's going to increase the size of the leaves, and it's also going to increase its productivity with bloom production and just healthy growth. So we'll follow this along its journey this year, and this will be the last year for this particular hibiscus. So anyway, I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Oh, before I do that, as you can see, it's had a really rough winter. I've got all kinds of dead stems. I don't know what caused this, but it's funny, this whole stem here is dead, but down at the bottom it's all alive. So anyway, we just have a hollow section. It will grow in, but yeah. Anyway, I'll bring you in closer. So sorry for the shaky camera. I'm holding the camera now, but as you can see here, along the stem, oh, right down there, I've got all kinds of little growth tips. All along here. This one has lots of growth tips, and that's where it's trying to grow here, 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 here. And that's what's causing the spindly, really yucky growth patterns that you're seeing. So to stop that, we're going to prune it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prune it. I'm going to take it back about 6 or 8 inches at least. And I want to get these. Sorry, I want to get these little growth points to start flourishing. It's going to make a really bushy plant. As you can see down here, in the base of the plant, there's nothing but leaves, just teeny little leaves growing all the way up the stems. So that's going to be beneficial for it to make a comeback. So anyway, I'm going to pull the camera back and let's start pruning. Okay, here we are. We got some trusty pruners. I'm just going to remove all of these dead bits. Will that even just pull it out of the ground? It's not pulling out as easy as I thought it would. There's an earthworm in there. I see an earthworm in my pot. Where did that come from? And as you can see, I've got this large cluster of leaves. I don't even want that. I'm going to chop it right back down to here. I'm going to make it really small. But see all these growth bits? They're going to really start coming to their own. And now I'm going to take these. I'm going to chop this right back. There's this main bigger leaf here. There's also a flower bud on there, so I don't want to lose that. I've cut, I don't know if you can see that, but I cut it kind of in line with the strong growth there, so you'll probably not even notice that cut in the future. This branch here I'm going to cut along the same fashion. I'm going to find a nice strong growth, and I'm going to cut it back to that. And again, we're cutting off 8-10 inches from this plant, if not more. It's going to be some tough love. So I'm just going to do that all the way around. I'm going to focus the energy on the lower growth. It's going to cause the plant, like I said, to bush out. It's going to bush out with force. We don't need to look at all these gross stems. Your hibiscus might not need this sort of crazy pruning, but this one is in desperate need. So here we go. Even though this one still looks okay, I'm going to prune it back a little bit. Focusing all this energy into the lower growth. So there we go. It's as simple as that. You could prune it back as little or as much as you want. Just make sure, like we said in the last pruning video that I did, just make sure that there's some lower leaf production below where you prune. That way you know that it's going to survive. So anyway, this is what are we in now? I think we're in June 1. So stay updated of 2013. I'll keep you updated as the season progresses to see how this really grows. I'm going to fertilize it this weekend with some Miracle Grow. That will feed it, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll start to see some nicer leaf production. Again, I'll keep you posted. Happy growing, everyone.